they putting out fear to sell that prep. Exactly. It's a saying that goes like ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. And, that's true for the most part, but you just have to really look up the numbers and like judge for yourself. Is it worth being fearful over? 0.3% of Americans have HIV. You're more likely to die from heart disease, drug overdose, car wrecks, all kinds of stuff than, having unprotected sex. And that's even with high-risk people, sex workers, male-to-male people who, high-risk groups, male-to-male people, they even have an under 1% chance of contracting it. And like I said, that's what risk to action. If you look up that term, that'll kind of tell you, like, for every occurrence with a partner that has the disease, you still have an under 1% chance of getting it. And so, like, even male-to-male people who mess around, these are a high-risk group. They're being told, to take a pill, the PrEP pill, like you're saying, every day for the rest of their life, spending, $200, $300 without insurance, somewhere around there. They're going to buy this pill every month, and they're going to take it for the rest of their lives because that's the group they're in. And they have, like, for every per act that they do, they have, a 0.4, and some things I read were like 0.5 chance of getting the disease. And that's for every time they do it, So like I said, your body, your immune system is fighting a lot of this stuff. But, it's marketing that is like telling people to be afraid and stuff like that. It's marketing more than anything else. And it's not like they're telling you anything wrong. They're telling you the facts, but it's like so biased. I mean, it's just the framing of it. So if you don't look into it for yourself, you'll never know. It's crazy, like, the medical industry, they got people on subscriptions before it was, like, popular, like a business model. They have people on lifetime subscriptions for PrEP and little different things with people's skin. Like I said, with like herpes and stuff like that, that stuff usually never affects people. They're selling the cream every day, selling the ointment every day. And I mean, like me personally, I don't have anything that I know of yet. So, but I get tested because I have a good, like, a good medical plan for my job. And that's kind of what leads a lot of people to getting tested. And just the fear mongering. So a lot of people get tested. They get paid off the test alone. So you got to consider all of that stuff. And like I said, if you ask for, they don't even put, this is kind of telling, but your doctor doesn't even put the HIV thing on your test. You have to ask for it. And, I've heard people say, and I've heard doctors tell me, well, it's going to be like they care more about the fact that I'm going to be paying for it than, the fact that I'm getting it. They're, if they're being helpful and you've had a good conversation with them or something like that, they kind of tell you, or, the doctor or the nurse practitioner, they'll tell you like, well, it's an extra $200 to $150 to put these tests on, HIV and some other stuff that they don't really put on regular tests. So they telling you right there, and they're like, have you ever had male-to-male encounters? You say no. They're like, well, I don't think you really have it. And, not to like bash them or anything. Like, they're not supposed to tell you that if it was a real serious risk. But that's kind of what I'm saying on it. It's like, yeah, they're marketing the fear. They're selling that stuff to people, subscription packages, and people are buying in, and they're worse than Netflix, and they can raise the price every year if they want to.